A bit more milk on the Frosties. As you can see, I'm just patting some Frosties. Blue milk tea. It's a blue milk tea. If you drink it with green milk, you're violating. If you drink it with soy or almond, you're violating. If you like Frosties and you're having it with soy or green milk, you're violating. It's a blue milk tea. But I'm gonna dig in. So obviously, do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? If you're just getting in from work, you know, put this on in the background. Take off your shoes, relax. While I eat these Frosties. Am I addicted to Frosties? That's the question. And that's the question that we're gonna find. Not the question, that's the answer we're gonna find out today. Am I addicted to Frosties? I'm kind of questioning it myself, like, I'm not sure if I am, but at the same time I think I am. Look at this. Now, I did start collecting before, then my mum dashed it away. So when did this addiction start? Welcome. This addiction started, I think, at uni. I think when I was at university, you don't have your mum. Your mum's not doing your shopping, so I think you have to do your shopping for yourself. Yeah. So going back to uni. So when I was at university, I said to myself, "Alright, cool. Let me start getting cereal." Now I remember because I stopped eating cereal for a while because my mum stopped buying them. So I was like, so now I'm at uni, so I thought, okay, I can do my own shopping. Yeah, let me see what cereals I can buy. So I said, Frosties. Let me pattern Frosties. So I patterned Frosties. So I took it home, and at university I got introduced to a thing called marijuana. Yeah, I got introduced to that, which was, you know, it is what it is. So, we all know what happens when you get high. You have a thing called the munchies. That's one of the symptoms that you have. So I remember one time, after a good couple zoots down, Snoop Dogg feel type zoots down, like it was bad boy zoots. I wasn't billing them because I couldn't do it back then, but it was patterned. So I got the serious munchies. And I remember I said, cool, oh shit, I remember I got some cereal. I got some Frosties. I'm just gonna pattern some Frosties. Cool, patterned on Frosties. So I remember my first taste of Frosties. Well, listen, I'll bear in mind I'm stoned, yes, but it was like there was a bond. You know what I mean? It was like the crunch, like the cold milk, because obviously you have to have Frosties with cold milk. If you have hot milk with it, you're boiling it, because you lose the taste when you have it with hot milk. So with cold milk, it heightens the sugary coated crumbs on the flake. So it's like when you have it in your mouth, when you put it in your mouth, you taste the cold milk first. It's like it's freezing, it's chilly, but when you get the crunch with it, it's like it bursts with utterly good flavors of sugary stuff. Like it's a sugar thing. It's a sugar thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Frosties is a sugar thing. There's something about it that just pumps in your mouth, and the more you have it, the more you just. It's only like one taste of it. It's that kind of sugary taste, but that sugary taste it amplifies to like 10 like units of vanilla sugar coated flakes. And obviously I was stoned as well, so it made more sense. And I remember just going 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after, you have the milk. So when you finish your Frosties, the flakes, you have the milk. And that milk there, that vanilla milk.
No, it's like Frosty syrup infused milk.
It's infused.
Frosty syrup infused milk.
See, there's someone...
Whole milk.
Whole milk.
Cold.
Cold. Blue tops. When you just drinking it, you feel like you're at peace. I'm at peace when I have Frosties. It makes a lot of sense, and at that time it was exciting for me. Like, and Frosties was just like raw. This cereal is patent. Tony. My guy. They're great. But they are. And so obviously I started patting them from university. And I said to myself, wait, like this could be a hoax, innit? You know what I mean? Like really and truly, you know, when you're high, obviously you get the munchies. So I said to myself, like, well, would you really like it when you're not high? Fam, I can back a whole box of Frosties. Cash. That's when I'm not stoned. When I'm stoned, a 1 box and a half, patent. It's crazy. And like, how long does a box last me? Like 2 days, 3 days tops, because I'm trying to stretch it out. Because I know if I don't really have peas, then sometimes so you have to use the Frosties pattern. So that's why I get the family pack, and I try to stretch it out for long. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So, but on a normal day, like if I buy Frosties cash, I'm actually eating that whole box patterned. You know what I'm saying? So I talked about pause. So, you know, having love for Frosties, I decided one day, it's like, you know what, I might as well start collecting them. So, like, people might see me like, I'm actually a collector. I do like to collect things. So, for example, like, I go to cinema a lot. I collect my cinema tickets, like all of them, especially my superhero ones. So, obviously, like for DC or Marvel films, I would definitely keep my tickets for them. So, I'm kind of a collector in some sort of way. So, I decided, you know what, Frosties are kind of cool. I like the packaging as well, even though it's kind of plain. It says Tony. Practically all of them, but some of them are like on the side.
They're all facing the back. The favourite ones, they're facing the back.
Oh shit. So I can't show the side one.
It was cut in half.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You might be thinking, what the fuck? She said cut in half. So I started collecting my boxes, and my boxes went through a tragic spell. You know what I mean? There was a sad thing happened to my boxes. One day, I went to a friend's house. I can't really remember the day, but I went to a friend's house, and I was like, okay, cool. I decided to sleep over there, so I was like, cool. But I forgot that I had my mom's Oyster card, and she had to go to work the next day. So me, as a dumbass, I forgot that I had to go home because I have to give her the Oyster card. But I slept over. Cool. And then, how did it even start? Like, I don't remember it. I need your help there.
I kept calling you in the morning because your mum came to my door shouting for her Oyster card.
So my mum
I said, I don't know where you are. But I knew where you were. But yeah.
So imagine, okay, I have a cool next door neighbour, and I was like, my mom went to my next door neighbour asking, like, where's my son? Where's my son? And does he not know that he has to come home to give me the Oyster card because I got to go to work? So she's shouting this in front of my friend, and my friend told me that she was just like, listen, it's early in the morning, it's like 7 or something like that, and she's just like, well, I don't know where your son is. And then she's like, oh, I remember where your son, he stayed at Saunders. And I'm like, Son, who, what? Listen, I'm like, yeah, kind of like, yeah, he went to Saunders to sleep over. And my mom was like, I need this boy to come over. And then my mom was like, call him. And kind of like, call him, let me just call him.
I was calling you and Sonda, no one was picking up.
Obviously, let me tell you that day.
She was just shouting for... It was like, call him again! Call him again!
The thing is, that night, listen, you know what happened. You know what went down last night. So I wasn't, like, Stratford back to Greenwich, I was not kind of down, even though you can take the DLR. But after a certain time, DLR's not patterned. So I was like, I'm not really moving, and plus I'm mad waved. So that happened now, and I think I made my way back home, innit? I think I made my way back home, and I went, and I said to my mom's wild, so she does some wild things sometimes. So when my mom's really pissed off, like, she will do some wild thing, innit? But I feel like I'm a grown man, I don't think she needs to do that. Like, back in the day, she would do no wild stuff, innit? Like, she'll just, like, take my Xbox sometimes. She'll take my favourite comics sometimes. She'll take my phone sometimes. But I feel like, you know, at this age now, like I shouldn't, you know, I should be panicked. So I went home, I went to my room, so I feel it's normal, like, I don't feel it went too crazy. I went to the living room, I saw my Xbox there. I was like, oh, okay, it's calm. And I went back to my room and I was like, oh shit, like, why is there bin bags here? And I was like, don't tell me this woman did. So I saw all my shoes in this backpack. And what made it worse, like utterly worse, like insult to injury, was my dear boxes all crunched up, loose and vulnerable. All my babies were just crunched, like inside a bag. So I can understand my mom was pissed. I think she went into my room, this is what I imagine. She's pissed off now. She spoke to Karen. Karen's not packing things, so my mum was like, okay, I need to find something to get back at this boy because I think my mum's really pissed at this point. So I think she took what I dearly loved, and that was my boxes. I can imagine her just going, this boy wants to play games. He wants to go out with his friends. He doesn't know he has to give me by dogs to go. There was so much anger in that boxes that I knew that my mum was just pissed. And I just saw it there. I was just like, fuck. Like, all my babies are ruined. We kind of did a tower, so we kind of stereotyped it, so I can't really show you how brutal it was. I didn't take a picture beforehand because I didn't want to have that on my saved on my camera roll because I was very upset and I didn't want to have any picture of that on my phone. But so we all kind of stitched up now, like I guess to a point, but some of them are like they're hurt, man, like they're ripped in half. Some of them are just fucked. To a degree. This one's kind of cool. This one's kind of nice. This is a nice box. See the screen I had the first these one. This one. But yeah, that was a tragic day for me, and I was very upset. And but I said to myself, I'll still keep on collecting, and so I collected more. And these are a couple more that I have. So. Thank you for watching my video, man. Take care. Have a nice night if you're going to sleep. If you're going to work and you watch this on the way to work, have a nice morning. If you're just out here watching this with your girlfriend, laugh together. With your boyfriend, laugh with him. I think I need to have another bottle of still. Oh, patent. Take care, guys. That's you first. Has it started? Oh shit. But yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh.
Family. Yeah. Yeah. Cut the video. Cut the video. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna have something for us. It's
Ooh. It's not nice anymore.